What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm here at Nemacolin Golf Academy. This place is amazing. I'm going to take you guys with me. They have tons of golf technology and I am going to take a lesson, kind of like look at the technology and see what I need to work on my swing. So let's go. I'm going to show you guys around. Okay, so it's kind of like an entertainment center over here where members and guests can come over here. They have a ping pong area right here, some lounges with the base over here, the TrackMan base. And you can, play tons of courses, practice, get a lesson. Another bay over here. And then over here, it is open to the range, and they have a bunch of TrackMans over here as well. You can come over here, take a lesson. Look at out there. They have some more technology out there that you can actually hit from the grass, and the TrackMan will get the data as well. How cool is that? There's a TrackMan right there. Pretty cool. And I'm gonna get with Jaren, and he is going to help me with my swing. There's the swing catalyst right back here as well. I think that's where we're going. See? Right over here. And I really need to figure it out, my weight transfer. So that's what we're gonna try right now, and we'll get Jaren in here. Oh, also I gotta show you guys over here, the potting area. Look at this. Look how beautiful. Have a bunch of things you can get fitted for. You can come over here and work on your potting, get a lesson. And they have an outdoor one where we were over there. They also have an outdoor where you can practice your potting. So this place is just amazing. So before, what I used to do, that's something getting over here, because I used to do this before, like way before, like way open. Yeah. So that's one of the things that I try to get. Sure. And then get over here, try to kind of like do this, because my wrist just wants to do this a lot. So I try to kind of like get it over here. But when I do that, I feel like makes it harder to transfer. Okay. Right? Yeah, so it makes it hard to transfer, and I think that's when I get possibly throwing, maybe?
Could be. Everybody's going to react a little bit differently to getting into that position. Okay. So I wouldn't say there's a one-size-all approach to that, but there's a couple things going on here, so let's come take a look. Weight on the left side, but we want to be careful about how much we do it. I would say 60 is maybe just a little bit overkill for full swing. Okay. So a little less on the left side. If we're going down the line here, I think setup position is good. Maybe standing just a touch further away from the balls. I think it's getting your pressure a little bit too far into your toes. I don't know if you ever feel like you are. You ever lose balance maybe on your toe side a little bit? Okay. Right. So if we see pressure, left foot, right foot here, you see the toes are really, really lit up. Oh yeah, like I feel like all the time I'm like this. Yeah. And does that make it harder for me to like... It could. If we're not getting back into the heel on the downswing, it could make it a little bit difficult to clear your left hip and to rotate. Okay. Yeah. So just a minor adjustment. We're going to try and feel like we're a little more 50-50 from the get-go, less on your left side. We might get your arms a touch closer to your bodies. I think when you start to reach a little bit too much, that sort of drags you out on your toes. Yes, I feel that. I do feel that. But as far as the backswing goes, you get the club in a really good position. Club face is nice. It's a little bit open, but it's nothing alarming. It's much better than what it used to be, I'm guessing. Yeah, good position there at the top. So as you rotate up, a little bit of kind of reverse pivot going on. So here's the top of your backswing. You're at about 50-50 with your weight. Okay. About 50-50. So that's good. I want to see a little bit more into your right side. Okay. A little bit more. So much pressure on your left side of the dress position.
I think the pressure is because I feel like I have a hard time going to the left side, so I want to
So kind
like
of preset it a little bit?
yeah, preset it. Yeah.
I think we can get away with that, certainly. I think sometimes the more you overdo it and start to stack up onto your left side too much, I mean, it's a tough position to be in, so a lot of the times we start to sort of back up through impact as a
So
result
instead of
being too
helping, it
far.
might actually make it
we
worse.
we want the swing and the weight shift to be dynamic. So like as we're loading up, we're shifting a little bit into our right side, and that gives us some pressure and some force to be able to push back into our left side. If we're left the entire time, a lot of times we back up and away from it.
Awesome.
So we'll do like already from the get-go feeling like the weight in our feet is very centered, less toes.
Okay.
And then from your hips, we're gonna hinge the hips kind of until we hit the ground right there.
Oh, that feels weird, but I'm gonna try. I feel so close to.
So I think you can back up an inch or two from there.
Okay.
Give yourself a little bit of
That
space.
feels
That looks nice.
that feels good. Okay. So okay, see, I'm already like this.
Yeah.
That felt really good off the face, but
Nice.
I did feel like I lost a little balance here on the left.
Okay, let's try one more.
Oh, that feels so good though.
Sounded nice.
So 55
So
now.
we went from 60 to 55%.
Correct.
That's
On the
good.
left side.
Okay, so a little bit more into your right foot on the way back. I think we could still be a little bit more dynamic with your shift.
Oh, okay,
So I feel like
so-
we're shifting into the right side a little bit more.
Okay.
But the good news is, I mean, when you get to impact, you've got quite a bit of pressure in your left side. So you're at 77%
do.
on that one. So yeah, it's not like you're hanging back too far.
Huh.
I think what you probably feel is your upper body going backwards a little bit more. It's not
Yeah.
necessarily the pressure in your feet.
Gotcha.
It's the more the way your torso and your head sort of moves to the follow through.
Okay.
The hips getting ahead, then all of a sudden my upper body falls back in this direction.
Right.
So then we've got to start to throw the hands and sort of compensate and time it down at
Right.
the bottom.
Do you think I chicken wing a lot? I feel like on my driver specifically, I don't release, and I kind of
Yeah.
like,
With that left arm, you mean, on the through swing?
yeah, like I feel like I kind of like, maybe not so much on the irons,
No,
right?
it looks fine right there. I usually like chicken winging. There's a few
Because I
different-
feel like I see like players or like you see Rose Zhang, she like, sorry, she does
yeah,
like
good extension through the shot.
this, and if I don't know, it seems
So I think a good exercise.
like maybe she keeps like her arms like more connected,
yeah,
longer.
So I mean, it's a result of like really good rotation, really good connection. with your arms
Gotcha.
and hands. A really simple exercise I work on with a lot of students. It's almost like you're hitting little pitch shots. So the follow through is sawed off. If you ever watch
Like
like
a
Tommy
punch shot?
Fleetwood, yeah. It's sort of like a punch shot. You see Tommy Fleetwood hit a lot of these shots where you can do pretty much a full backswing. You'll slow the speed down to like 60% speed or so, and then on that through swing, we're going to stop the follow through and the shaft of the club gets about parallel to the ground. See, the shaft and the arms are nice straight.
Yeah.
If we get a little bit throwy or the left arm gets disconnected,
That's what
it
happens
pushes way
to
up
me.
in the air like this.
Yeah.
So the only way we can get into this position and kind of maintain that good arm structure is if we keep our chest and our hips rotating through the shot.
And maybe I don't rotate my upper body as much like we see here. That's why I fall back.
If you fall back a little bit, it's going to certainly make it tough for you
Right,
to, like,
that's-
you know,
yeah.
get through to the shot. So yeah,
Yeah.
the feeling would be, okay, A, slow the speed down a little bit. Normal backswing. On the through swing, we're going to feel like the chest is on top of the hips, and then we open up towards the target and sort of like post up into this finished position with the arm structure nice and intact.
Wow, very nice.
So let's try a couple
Yeah.
of those. Good, and so you see that right hand, let's go a little bit less here. It's a little less involved with the right hand, not releasing it quite as hard.
Okay.
About right there, yeah.
I automatically want to do this. See, it just
Yeah,
flips.
that's better there. So you turn through that one nice. So we're okay with a little bit. We
Yeah.
don't want to go crazy, especially if you like to hit a pretty straight ball.
Yeah.
Then taking that right hand a little bit more out of the equation. This is probably going to be a good thing for you.
'Kay.
Really going to force you to just keep turning through the shot.
Yeah, that's what I
Does
want
that
to
feel a
do.
little different like that?
It does. Oh yeah, like I'm like struggling to.
And if you go too fast, though, it's going to be really hard to put the brakes on it. So that's why, like, slowing it down a little bit. It's going to be easier to get to that follow through. Cool. Let's see one more like that. That looked nice.
I'm like,
All right, cool. Let's come take a look. Hanging sort of straight down in this position right now. Very nice.
it's like sometimes I feel I'm overthinking my shot, so I get uncomfortable under the ball, like over the ball, and I'm like I just feel uncomfortable with the
moving
club.
around, fidgeting a little bit. Yeah, easy to do. So you got back to being on the left a little bit too much there. It's all right. That'll be a tough one to break, but it's something to be aware of.
Okay.
Which is interesting though. So that last one, it got you to shift a little bit more into your right side in the backswing, which is good. I think that's very good move for you.
I think I'm trying to fix.
So lower body's starting to look a little different too. Hips are turning as you're shifting. Good. Good. So to me, it looks like you're much more in line as far as your upper body and lower body. There's much less of you kind of backing up and away from
like
the target.
connected, huh?
Exactly.
And that's like the connection is kind of helping.
There's the connection. As long as you can stay posted up onto your left side, I mean, it's going to make it so much easier to get through the shot and turn without feeling like, oh, I'm hanging back and having to throw the hands at it and time it up at the bottom.
That's it. That was my lesson for today. We used the technology over here to figure it out what's going on with my swing. And yeah, we're gonna work on that. We're gonna go home and work on that. And it really felt like the difference right away. I was just like, probably like just putting a lot of pressure on the left side because I thought what was happening is that I was kind of like staying back here, and really that wasn't the case. I was actually getting good weight transfer. I just need to be 50-50 on the setup, and then kind of go from here to here, which I was doing right? The thing is that it had nothing to do with my lower body. It was more to do with my upper body that I felt like I was falling back. So I'm going to work on my setup, having 50-50, and be able to keep doing that, and be able to rotate my lower body a little better and get through the ball, because I kind of got a little like throwy with the club. That's something that I do. I get a little throwy, and I think that 50-50 will actually help me get through it. So yeah, that's it, guys. That was so much fun. I'm glad I got this lesson here. They have amazing structures here, some of the best in the country. So if you guys are looking to make a visit to Nemacolin, make sure you guys come over here and check out the Nemacolin Golf Academy. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video.